Hey. What's up? We are live. For channel members, university students. Happy Monday. Let's go to work. We're day trading the futures. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend, all right? So let me kind of do this. Tell you really quickly, we got about 5 minutes before the S&P 500 opens. This is the futures contract, so we're day trading the S&P 500. Y'all know that. We do that every single day. We go live for channel members. And then, of course, our university students. And then it's broadcast to the public a day later. So if you're watching this right now on the replay, it's probably Tuesday. If you want to join us live, okay, making money live when the market opens, either join a university or channel members. Information is in the description, right? All right. So let me let that roll. Let me let everybody in the room and let's get to work. All right. Whew. Hopefully y'all did well. Kind of got to get in the groove today, man. I feel a little bit out of it. 4 minutes. Market opens up. We're just getting set. Everything is good. Day trading the S&P 500, right? Every day. Our goal is to make money every day. Last week was huge. Huge week last week. 134 points. Shit. Big one. Let's do it. Market's 9. This bad boy rolling. All right. People are going to start joining the room here in a minute. Students and channel members. The difference between, so channel members, when I go live for members and students. And then it's broadcasted usually 24 hours later on the channel. As far as the live classes, students, we do coaching. I actually teach them how to trade, right? I've been doing this for a long time. So as they're joining in, like we're going through the rules and the lessons. That's actual coaching though. That's if you want to learn how to trade, right? And right now, we're doing the day trade in the S&P 500. We swing trade options. And then again, I'm also a crypto trader. I'm going to be talking a lot more about that these coming weeks. Really lots to say when it comes to that. For the first hour here in 15 minutes, we're focusing on day trading. That's it. S&P 500. That's what we do. All right. We're set up, ready to rock and roll, my friends. Doesn't look like we have any big news announcements either, so we should be good. Yeah, there's nothing going on today. So that's good, right? All right. Minute and a half. Futures are silver's up. Silver's up a lot, actually. Shit. Silver's up over 3%. Pretty big move on silver this morning. Wow, look at that. We're here waiting. Shit, look at that. Fucking silver up nice. Oil's up a little bit. Dow Jones flat. S&P's flat. Nasdaq's flat. Nothing really huge jumping out. Gold is up. Look at that, gold. Gold popped through that high and it's running. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff. Good morning, bud.
My man. How's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, brother. How you doing?
Where's everybody else?
You know what? They'll come in, I'm sure. They're kind of scraggling in. Ever since we started doing the aggressive, some people are like, they don't even want to trade until the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, right.
It's all good. They'll pop in. It's Monday, too. I'm kind of getting back into the groove, man. The weekend always wears me down. You know, you relax, you don't do nothing hardly, and then you got to get back into that groove.
Man, I'm hearing you on that one.
I know, bro. I know. But we got to get back to work. This is what we do. We got to get back to work. Focus. I'm super pumped. So I'm a lot more testing to do also this week. So get back. We got about a couple seconds here. And let me stop this scrolling here. And we are ready to rock. Marco!
Morning, morning.
What's up, Marco? What's up, John? What's up?
Good morning.
Hey, guys. Let's have a good week, my friends. Let's do this. All right. Let me get set up here. Pretty flat this morning right now on the futures. S&P's down 7. Dow Jones down a little bit, so super flat, ready to rock and roll. Got any questions? Obviously, I know you probably don't, but if you do, right? If you were thinking about something throughout the weekend, type it in our private WebEx, right? What's up, Roy?
Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, how are you doing, brother? You doing all right?
Doing okay, hanging in there.
Okay, my man.
Let's make some money.
Let's do it, brother. Let's do it, man. Hopefully you're doing well, brother. Yes, sir.
Appreciate your thoughts.
Absolutely, my man. Absolutely. All right, guys. So let's just kind of process and get this ready. First 15 minutes. We have 4 strategies, right? First 15 minutes. Oops, I don't like that. Can't see. The advanced only. All right. I'm going to talk a lot too this week about adding to trades. I've been doing a lot of thinking on adding to the trade. So we're going to have a busy week. Busy week. But remember, this is what we do, right? We attack the market every day. Logically, using our process. And remember, nobody has a crystal ball. We get our setup, we take it. If it goes against us, we get out. That's it. No beating yourself up anymore. And I'm not saying y'all are beating yourself up, but if you are thinking, oh, you can't trade, stop it. All you got to do is follow the rules. Whatever your rules are. Like I'm teaching you my rules. So if you're using those, that's all we got to do. All right, so let's go ahead and start this bad boy. Remember, advanced only. Let's mark the high. 0175. Purple. Give it a width of 1. I'm going to go ahead and mark the low. 98.25. 98.25. Okay, there we go. At 2 seconds, I am going to be looking to go short. That's going to be my first line of attack on the advanced. Is short via a break to the downside. Right? You got to establish a direction of which way you want to go. It's very important. Here's a key level. I will not be taking this break to the upside based on the information that I see. Remember, the S&P 500 will trap you. It'll fake you out. It'll slap you around. I am looking to go short on a breakdown through 98.25. And again, so I'm just going to be talking about what I'm doing. Jeff, John, Marco, Roy, and everybody else that comes in. If you have any questions, just type it in our WebEx, okay? The only people to see the WebEx is me and you. As far as channel members, y'all get the benefit of being here while we do this live, which is important because you're here watching live. The university students, you know, I'm here to teach you my plan. And you can take that information, add it to your existing plan, or just take that information and, you know, copy it exactly, right? I mean, it's fine with me. That's what we're here. All right. Market's pretty flat. Again, we do not have any red news item. ForexFactory.com. Y'all know the importance of that. Last week was a very strong week. We'll talk more about that aggressive too, because had I just let that aggressive go, it would have hit maximum gain. All right, so I'll be looking to go short on a advanced strategy. The 583s. Okay, cool. Only the advanced. I'm looking to take a breakdown, a quick pop. I'm not looking for many points, okay? Not looking for many because it don't usually go very far. But I'm ready to rock and roll if we can pop down and get some momentum. Everything looks good. That's where I'm at. Ticks are 430 to the downside. The VIX is, all right, so I like it. That's where I'm at. Okay, that's it. Break down with a signal. I'm going to draw my line. I'm not going to enter here, but I always got to just kind of draw this as my own little reference. Okay, so let me see something here, my friends. Okay, so that didn't go enough. Normally, again, you would call that like a baby fake out. It didn't go very much, so I'm going to still be willing to go to the downside. It's got to go at least 1 point for me. I think that's kind of my rule. It's got to go at least 1 point. Okay, watch out to the upside. Be careful. I'm going to go ahead and erase that line. So now we tested down here. Buyers came in. They're pushing it up, but I'm not going long. All you've got to do every day is follow the plan. Don't, again, it's not about what you think, right? Nobody has a crystal ball. Just follow your plan. That's it. That's all we can do. And my plan right now tells me, don't take this long. Market's up 3. I'm sorry, it's down 3. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out the active trader for a minute and back off. So when I say clear it out, Jeff, John, Mark, or Roy, on the other screen, I've got my active trader pulled up. So like, for example, if I, whatever, it's clear. And then I'll go over here and I'll look. So like I was looking at the 83s, but right now I got it clear. If you have any questions on that, just let me know. So like that, if that pulls off, that would be a nice fake out. Again, it's all about momentum. If you're going to trade the S&P 500 successfully, you've got to just pick the momentum, right? That's all we're trying to do is grab pockets of momentum. But the problem is this S&P 500 is pretty mean. It'll fake you out. It'll trap you. Right? Like right here, if this closes like that, that's a nice fake out. We did have a baby fake out down here as well. So what do? You back off. That's what you do. You back off. Nice move. Is it? Strong. A lot of volatility in that candle. This is why these first 15 minutes are very tricky. That's why a lot of people here in the university, they don't even log in until after that because they already know how tricky it is. It's tricky. I mean, come on. This tells you right here. I told you don't go long. People that went long got destroyed. Again, all I'm doing is calling out what I'm seeing. And exactly what I'm doing. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing. So this is a nice, we had a baby fake out. That's a nice fake out. But again, saw it coming, right? I'm going to be typing into our chat as we're doing there, right? So look what I'm typing in, right? And again, I'm constantly typing in our WebEx. Charles, Charles, I don't think he said something this morning, but he's typing in our futures. Let me go ahead and say there. All right. So Charles is running that futures WhatsApp room, but you can still type there. But again, he's talking about his strategy, his methodology. So if you're following with Charles, bam, there you go, right? Me, just I concentrate on the rules on the WebEx. I don't want to confuse the people, right? Okay, so here's the deal. I'm not comfortable right now either way. Here or here, this has already proven to me that all it wants to do this morning is wax you around. What's up, Brandon? What up, Brandon? Little fake out here, little fake out here. So remember, now that we're kind of just backing off to the 15-minute, so we have 4 strategies. 4 strategies. Y'all know. The advanced, the basic, the aggressive, and the scalping, right? I do the advanced, the aggressive, and the scalping. Pick which strategy you want to focus on. Now, the course that you get. So, for example, guys, make sure, and again, I know y'all do, but I always say it. Make sure the first video lesson inside the course, setting up your charts, you copy and paste the code. You want to make sure you have the exact layout. And you want to make sure you have the code for the key level drawer and this clearing range box. If you do not, type it in the WebEx. We'll make sure you get that. It's very important. That right there is worth probably more than you would pay for the whole year of coaching. I mean, we're doing this every day. Most coaching classes you sign up for, you'll be lucky to get a class once a week if you're lucky. Most of the time, it's like even once a month in some cases. We do it like every day, so you definitely get your money's worth. Shit. The amount of money you save every day just in not taking trades covers it right there. All right. So now let's do this. We're going to wait till our next opportunity. That's at the 15 minutes. Okay? And then everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. All strategies are in the game. The thing that I'm telling you, Brandon, Jeff, John, Marco, Roy, either do the advanced or the basic. Don't do both. Now, I don't have any videos on the basic in the course. It's all about the advanced because the basic came later and I don't trade the basic, but I think you should know how to do it if that's what you want to do. The aggressive is new and the scalping is new. We're still in testing mode. Just so you know, if I would have left that trade on Friday, it would have had full maximum gain. So that's something I really got to think about. It did not challenge the stop loss ever. Yeah, it didn't do much, but it eventually would have had maximum gain, which is very interesting. Okay, so let's start doing this. 0275 market. Purple, give it a width of 2. Same color. Let's be all on the same page if you're following me. Purple. And let's mark this green. So far, so good. Market's very flat. Dow Jones is actually down 92. So all the indexes are down. So again, that's information. We have about 40 seconds left in this candle. I'm going to go ahead and mark this low, 97.50. That's going to pretty much be our 15-minute morning range. Purple, 2. Mark this. All right, now we're good to go. All right, here we go. Get set up because now we got all sorts of stuff coming into play. And I'm going to be adding to the trades. I'm going to be working on that. I was kind of figuring out something that can help me because one of the things I was having issues with is when I was already into the trade, it was getting too hard to add because there's so many different freaking strategies. But I think I'm going to start adding. I think I figured that out. Okay, here we go. Again, look at these ticks, right? This is the area where there's a lot of chop. You want to get it here, or you want to get it here, right? That's where you get that sustained momentum. Remember, too, if I get into the aggressive, I'm going to be looking for 20. Scalping. First 15 minutes, 10. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be looking to take a break to the upside with the advanced. The 80, again, if it breaks, 85 call options is where I'm looking at. 85 call options. Okay? The advanced. I'll pop up through here. Just for my reference, that's all. What's going on, Rafa? Rafa's in the house. Just watching, guys. I'm watching for a pop-up through 0275. That's where I'm at. And again, I will be adding to trades. Good morning, brother. All right. Let's see if we can get some movement up here, guys. Advanced is what I'm looking to do. Again, I'll call out which one I'm entering on. That's about the best I can do. If y'all have any questions, though, y'all got to type it in. Okay, again, I'm watching also these ticks. A lot of stuff, right? It's not that you have to look at a lot of stuff. There's only a couple pieces of information. But you got to watch them. Okay, and again, I'm going to be typing also in our WebEx. Okay, I'm typing on WebEx. Okay, watch that. Right? Remember, the market cannot sustain movement in a direction without that cooperation. That's period. Like, period. Our job every day is to trade consistently and treat this like a business. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a hobby. This is what we do. I got a lot of good stuff coming too, guys. I'm going to be talking to you later on whenever it kind of dies down about some of the crypto stuff that I'm like looking at. For short-term trading, I'm going to be talking to you about that. Not investing. When it comes to short-term investing or longer term, I don't use anything but the Trader's Edge X software for the longer term. But when it comes to active, just getting in and out, trading, I got some stuff I'll be sharing with y'all later. Okay, again, no movement, we know this. And again, also, I want to be typing. Again, just type it in there. Okay, watch that. That's going to tell you when this market's ready to pop and sustain. Doesn't mean it won't pop up and go 5 or 6 points, but it's not going to sustain a direction without that. It's not going to. Again, I'm not getting in 04 right now. But I am watching. Okay, so I am watching for an advanced signal. Okay. And I am set up, I believe, on those 85s. I think that's where I'm at. Okay, let's see if we can get some juice. We're picking up. I like it. Not yet, though. Remember, this is the advanced. Setup number 1. I like this. We're starting to pick up, getting in this positive range. That's good. Now we just need pop. With the advance, y'all know I'm only shooting for 10 points. That's it. I don't go for anything else. I'm not looking for runners. 10 points. 10 points on the S&P. So it moves 10. That's what I look for. That's the way I've been doing it for the last, 3 years. Because the first 2 years of day trading, I didn't have a system. I just lost every day. But we have our system now. I bet you better believe it. And again, I'm also willing to do a scalping trade. There's a lot of pieces, okay? Not yet. So if you're following along with me in the advanced, we need, that's what we're looking for, okay? Remember, we are entering based on 2 1-minute charts. High probability entry technique, very accurate. It just doesn't happen very often because it's so damn picky. But when it happens, we take it, no matter what. Other than that, we just keep watching. I'll tell you every single thing I'm doing. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Now, erase this line. Closed above it. So what I'll be looking to do is, I'm going to draw this line here, black. I'm going to be looking for a bounce entry. Okay, a bounce entry, advance. So you got to know the bounce entry technique. Okay, we activated this key level. So now, just, again, I can't really explain it much. Y'all got to know what I'm doing. I'm looking for a bounce entry technique, so y'all have to understand it. It's in the course. It's the advance, though. If you don't do the advance, back off. Ooh, shit. Also, I'm really leery. We're popping down, but guys, there's just not much time. So remember, we got to be out of this trade by 58. So I'm not going to do the aggressive. It's popping too late. But if you want to do the aggressive, that's something you can look at. I'm going to be watching for this advance because this trade's got to be so quick. If you get in the aggressive, you can only be in this trade for 4 minutes. Okay. Now, my signal was invalidated on the advanced, which means I am done with the advanced. You could get in on the aggressive. You could get in on the aggressive. But honestly, I'm not going to do it because you got to be out in 3.5 minutes. If you want to take a quick 3.5 minute pop, go for it. But I'm not going to do that. It's too. But that's up to you. So on my advanced entry signal, it was invalidated. Usually when that happens at key levels, it produces a trap or a fake out, or I call it a volatility grind. That means it's a lot of volatility in the candle stopping people out. Doesn't take us but one shot a day to make a lot of money. You don't need a bunch of trades. You just need to be smart on what you're doing. Look at this candle selling off, right? Not a problem. That's what happens. When you get these invalidation signals at key levels, this is why I'm telling you I don't take the trade. Because I pretty much saw that coming with a high probability. I mean, obviously I don't have a crystal ball, but I know my plan. And look what's happening down there on the VIX too. See? People went long. They're getting stopped out. And if you got in on the aggressive, you pretty much got to turn around and get out, which I did not. But you would have taken a small loss. Again, it doesn't matter about winning and losing. It's about what we're trying to do on our numbers is what is our average winner and what is our average loser. That's what matters. Because that's how you're going to be able to position size. But we saw this coming. Just master what strategies you are trying to trade. Whatever strategy or strategies you've accepted, you need to master it. I'm also going to back off on the scalping technique too, but I haven't got any scalping entry yet. Still testing that as well. I've got my trading journals for both of them, right? We're testing the scalping and we're still testing the aggressive. We're obviously not testing the advancing. I've been doing the advance for a long time. But that's how, when I first started doing the, it was only the advanced. I tested it out and then I back tested over the weekend. And then I did it in paper money for like a month practicing. And then when I was confident, I only did like one contract. It was tiny, man. I really had to work my way up, but I did a lot of testing first. That's where I'm at right now with the aggressive. I'm doing a lot of testing so I can get the numbers. Once I got the numbers, then I'm going to start scaling it up like crazy. And just so y'all know, it would have been a maximum winner on Friday if I had just let it go. Okay, so we are at 58. All right, so Brandon, Jeff, John, Marco, Rafa, Roy on my screen. I'm constantly watching the clock. When it hits 58, we back off. You got to be out of all trades and get ready for the 9 o'clock. All right. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark this 0475, purple, 2. I'm going to double up down here, 97.50. I'm going to take this. Should be good to go. That should be our levels here. Let me go. Oh, Charles, did he post? Charles. Yep. Yes, sir. Remember what Charles posted? He posted something really good on Sunday that he's doing. He posted exactly his. He said he's changing up his strategy. He posted exactly what he's doing. That's why right now he's patiently waiting. I like that. That's good that he's simplifying his system. I'm just typing in a WhatsApp group right now. I'm about to pop in our VIX levels. Those levels are good the whole day. There you go. All right. Ready? Good? Here we go. 30 minutes into the day. First 2 little sessions. The first 15 minutes is basically session 1. No trades. Second session, we had no trades. That's good. There was some bad stuff. Now we're in session 3. This runs for the rest of the morning. I'm just waiting. I'm going to be looking to do a scalping trade. If I get it, I'll tell you. Don't worry. I'll tell you exactly. There's a lot of pieces happening, right? But I'm going to be adding to trades, man. I'm going to be, just so y'all know. So I'm looking for scalping, advanced. I'm looking for everything except the basic. Y'all know when to scalp, right? I'm going to just type it in our group. That activates the signal, right? Right? 3-minute chart. Okay, I'm also going to be looking at this aggressive potential opportunity I'm looking at. Again, you just follow your plan, win, lose, or draw. So I am going to be looking to go long. I might end up having to pay a little bit more than 50 cents, though, which is fine. I've been thinking about it. Between 50 and 60, because that's fine. Because in this case, you know, it drops off from 50 down to 22. I can't do that. That's too big a drop. So I'd be looking at the 85s, okay? 85s. Not yet, though. I'm watching. I'll tell you if it. Not yet. Remember, it's the aggressive. Hence the word, we're anticipating a break. Not yet. That's the trick. It's aggressive because, I mean, again, not yet. I'll tell you when. I'm going to type something in our group on the aggressive. Okay, there you go. That's why I did not get in. And again, I'm going to be adding and everything, okay? If it's possible, so I'm going to try to. I was thinking about that a lot on Friday and over the weekend, so it is what it is. Damn. We still got time left on that candle. This is the one that I don't like whenever there's still plenty of time left in that candle. It's okay, though. Just wait. So, see? Ooh. About 1.5 minutes left on this candle. This is why this is the hardest part for me, is waiting for that. That can get tricky. And again, look at the ticks. We're fighting the ticks. This aggressive strategy, again, it looks ugly. You know, when you take it, it looks like everything's against you. But you gotta just do the plan no matter what. Win, lose, or draw. It's not about how many times you win and lose, because remember, you don't have a crystal ball. It's if you lose, make sure you lose correctly. Now, this is kind of interesting. I do not like that pin bar. Not entering yet. I'm not too confident about that pin bar. Okay. That's looking a little bit more confident. 10 seconds, and I'll probably jump in. I'm going to jump in. Okay. So, I'm only shooting for 20 cents. Okay. 20 cents. I'll be adding to this trade on an advanced if I get a signal. But actually, I won't be adding because look at that crap. All right. Again, that's fine. I'm already in the trade. I'm just not going to add. Not yet. Got plenty of time to add. All I'm shooting for is 20 points. That's it. Okay. And I'm going to stay in this trade no matter what. Charles says he doesn't like it. Well, I don't like it either, but it is what it is, right? Charles says he doesn't like the price action. Well, guess what, man? I don't like it either. But I'm staying in it. If we pop up through here and we can get some momentum, I will look to add. But that's a big if. Because we had talked about that. And I wasn't adding on Friday because I was kind of confused, but I stopped in the silence later and I thought about it. I will be adding to these trades with new signals because this trade is what it is. It's either going to win or lose. I mean, it is what it is. I don't like this, though. I don't like how these are just bleeding off. We're not going to sustain any movement unless those bad boys start to pick up. There we go. There we go. I will not be adding yet. That was the, I don't know what the hell that noise was. Oh, it was triggered. Whenever it breaks that 30-minute range, it makes that noise. So you had this green sticker says long trade triggered. That's what that noise was. I am liking it. Wait. Yeah. We're good. Just wait patiently. Charles says a break above the 04 area and 13 will be targeted. I don't like this little baby fake out though up here. I'm gonna mark that blue. You know, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm still looking for that scalp also. I'll be doing the scalp in the middle of all this as well. Multiple trades going on, right? But I'm in this trade. Remember, sometimes, I remember one time, I think I'm going to type it in our group. Oops. I remember one time we were saying, we're like, God damn, that sucker broke 30 minutes ago. Again, it just, the VIX does lead the majority of the time. It leads into the future, man. Not always, but the majority of the time, It will tell you the real truth. Okay? So it is what it is. Remember, with the aggressive, all right, I'm not going to add right off the bat because of this this minor key level. But if we can get some sustained movement, I'll look to add via one of the other 4 entry techniques. Okay. But I do like what I'm seeing, except this. I really want to see these ticks start to pick up a little bit. Get us in this area at least, right? But I do like, other than that, I really love, there we go. I will not add yet. I'll be waiting for a number 2 or number 3. Would love to add and test what I'm, trying to do here. Other than that, everything looks good. Anybody else in this trade with me? No P&L. Don't look at your P&L.
I'm in.
All right, beautiful. You too, Roy. Don't look at your P&L. All right, John, we're all in. Again, no P&L. Right? P&L, we start making bad decisions. Now, I'm still waiting. I want to see if this price can close above that 30-minute range as well. Remember Friday. Friday was like torture, bro. It's a matter of time before these ticks start to pick up, I think. Once these ticks start picking up, this bad boy is going to take off to the upside. I mean, I like what I'm seeing. I think it's just a waiting game. Once you're in your trade, all you can do is follow the plan. And again, I'll add, I'm looking to go long. And that's where I want to go right now. But I'll also be willing to throw in a scalp while I'm waiting for this other trade to materialize. I'm going to be straight up with you. I will take a scalp and trade on top of this one. I'm going to take multiple trades. I'm not looking at my P&L. I mean, I got this trade it's doing its thing no matter what. Now I'm looking for another opportunity, and then that's it. So that's kind of what it's all about right now to me. It's literally just whatever pops up, I'm going to be willing to take once we get the signal. Okay, right now, nothing else matters, huh? Right, just like that song. So which means if I'm in a call option, but I get a scalping opportunity to do a put, I'll do a put also. I'm telling you, like that trade, it's there. It's win, lose, or draw pretty much on that trade, dude. That's it. I'm not going to confuse any of the trades. All right. I know where I'm going to exit on that other trade. So now I want to get some more action. Okay. I'm looking for a scalp or the advanced number 2 through 4. Okay. Bam. That a boy. Come on. Let's go. Get some sustained movement. Love to see us close above that. That would be great news. Bam, that's great news. Okay, so now I will be looking for number 2, but I'm looking at these ticks. I will not be adding to these trades unless they Come into the damn party, man. I don't understand what's going on with these little bastards. Now, but I am going to type something. Here we go. This is important. Okay, that's important. 2 exits on the aggressive. The one I just typed and okay, that's the exits. Remember, it's aggressive or anticipated, but once it breaks, now you want it to hold. That was what happened on Friday. Those 2 never got challenged. And it eventually hit the target, but they never got challenged. It was just nerve-wracking.
Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, what's up, Marky Mark?
How's everything going so far this morning?
We're in a trade right now to the upside, brother.
Excellent.
Yes, sir. And you can see exactly where we got in it. I don't even have to point it out. I'm looking for 20. And that's it. We got in a long ass time ago. So it's taking a while, but it's going to be patient. It's going to be patient. We got in, 15 minutes ago. Just chilling out. My target's at 20. All right. I like it. Just keep it going. Not looking at the P&L. I'm looking to add to my trade, my friends. I really want these ticks to pick up, though. I cannot add with that crap. Come on. Here we go. A lot of patience. Okay, look at Charles is posting in. Should we have been like 15 minutes ago? Again, I'm not looking at my P&L. It's not going to make my decision, okay? I bet if I would have looked at my P&L, I would have probably exited already because I was probably close to hitting my target. Which means that some of y'all went for 10, you probably hit 10 already, I would imagine. My rule is 20. Or a hard exit. And I learned the other day it took a long time, but you know what? It eventually hit the 20. It did. Yeah, I know 10 was hit. 10 seems to get hit like almost all the time. I'm long. It is what it is. I'm just going to type in there. I don't like these ticks, though, man. Again, I will add to this. Well, no, I actually won't add to this trade. If those ticks stay this much negative, I will not be adding. Okay? I'm staying in this trade no matter what until I get stopped out or I hit my target. Right? Period. I'm not looking at the P&L. P&L would probably just drive me crazy if I was looking at the P&L. It's just a matter of time, I believe, before these ticks start to pick up. And this bad boy takes off to the upside, at least for the morning anyway. I don't know about that, but at least for the morning. I would love to see these ticks pick up. What's up, Justin? I didn't even see you there, brother. Nice. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on, ticks. Pick up. Now, again, it is what it is, my friends. That's not good. What the fuck just happened? I'm watching this candle intensively. I'm watching very closely. God, that's right on the bubble, guys. These ticks have never picked up. Again, I'm still in it. I'm not out. I'm not out. Wow, look at that volatile candle ass shit. Oof, this one's tricky. Come on, ticks. Pick up. Wow. Wow. That is a lot of volatility happening on that one. I'll tell you when. I'm very close to dumping it. I'm dumping it. I'm dumping it, and I'm going to be honest with you. I actually, check this out. It was 3 cents. That's it. 3 cents. Huh. It did get the 10, though. That's something that I am noting. Okay, so you got to get out, right? The reality is you probably pretty much broke even on that trade. I'm going to be honest with you, or you lost a tiny, 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 tiny bit. Basically, that was a break-even trade. Yeah, which is fine. It's not about... That's what I want. I want to see. That's what I'm trying to determine on that aggressive, right? Since we're in testing mode. That it started to pop up in this area. I know, like Rafi even said, 10 was hit. So if y'all went for 10, you hit your target. But I'm not going for 10. But what I want to know, yeah. Okay. That's good. You got 10. Because what I'm trying to figure out is when you lose, what is the average losses and when you win? I already know what the winner is going to be. Well, most of the time it's going to be the 20. But my rule is what it is. If this would have popped up a little bit farther, it probably would have hit us. Which is fine. I basically broke even. What? I mean, shit, like 3 cents. I mean, what the fuck is that, dude? 3 cents ain't nothing. 3 cents to me is like breaking even, bro. That's perfect. If I can lose every time and lose between 10 cents or less, oh man, because we got to get double. We got to get double. But anyway, I'm still watching. Oh man, she's in Hawaii, Justin. Justin said his girlfriend was gonna get in a trade with Hawaii. Oh, you got to trade like 4 in the morning, man. It is it's awful. Actually, no, like 2 in the morning, right? Fuck, it's awful. So again, remember this, man. This is so important. Nobody has a crystal ball. That's all you got to know. Every single trade you take, you have no idea what the outcome is going to be. For example, this popped up. It sold off. If you would have known that, I mean, you'd be like, so rich. You don't. You follow your plan, and that's it. Because again, this still tells me it's probably going to go to the upside. I mean, more than likely, this trade, it's just going to stop people out. But here's what you got to do. Okay? Here's what you do. I'm going to mark this high. Mark it blue. 0850. Now, again, it went 10 cents. That's something that I'm watching. That might come into play because it seems like it's always hitting 10. Always. And it might be one of those where you go for the first target of 10. I don't know. That's why I'm testing. But what you got to do now is you're going to draw a box on this area. Okay? This area is starting to build your casino floor. Okay, the no-fly zone, right? Or the no-trade zone. I'm going to erase that. Also, understand that this comes into play the whole day. There's going to be plenty of opportunities. Took this shot. It ran up. I don't know how much it ran up, but Rafa said it got 10. Jeff said it got 10, so it at least went up 10. Yeah, so I know. That's something that I know. That's something that I'm thinking about too, right? The more that we see it, half at 10, that's 100% something I'm thinking about because what I've noticed is I think like 100% of the time, it's at least hit 10. Which is crazy. But one thing, guys, is if you notice big time, the whole time this was happening, these ticks never got back above 0. You remember that? That's information as well. Again, I got in the trade, got out for 3 cents. That's like break even to me. But the whole time we were this was not cooperating. That is interesting. So now I'm going to be looking to take a break short if it happens very soon to the downside. As far as the aggressive, you got to wait for it to come back up in that range, right? So you're not going to be doing anything on that. We took the shot. Some of you got 10 cents. The rest of us pretty much broke even. Because if you would have waited for it to close, I think you would have lost like 1 penny. So you basically broke even. But I know it came close, man. I bet you in that run up, it came close. I was trying not to look at the P&L, and I didn't. But fuck, look at this. These ticks are just, there's a lot of selling pressure, man. This cannot sustain any movement with this much selling pressure. Yep. And again, the ADD was in line with these ticks. They show the same thing. And these ticks never went positive. So that's why your ADD line never went positive as well. But I like that. That was a red flag. Yeah. Again, Again, the more we test it, these never went positive. That might be something, again, that alerts me as well, that if these are negative, maybe I only go for 10 points. So, again, that can only come through testing. If we get in and these never go positive, maybe we should adjust our target to 10 because it went 10. You see what I'm saying, Rafa? But we can't know that information without testing. All right, I'm going to be looking to go short on the advanced. Only the advanced. All right? And again, I'm still willing to scalp as well. So there's still plenty of opportunities. So I'm going to be looking at those 83s to go short. 83, not yet. Whoa, look at that candle. Whoa! Holy Mary, Mother Joseph. That went far. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even though the VIX never got above 0 and your ADD line, the advanced decliners, it still hit 10. So that's something that I'm going to note right now on a piece of paper. Hang on. I got to note this. I'm writing this down. So that might change the way I do my target. Because even through all that, 10 points would have been hit. And so that's something, guys, that I'm really going to be considering. If you take an aggressive and these bad boys do not get in line, I think I'm going to go for 10. I think I'm going to go for 10. So that would have we would have got 10. Again, I basically broke even. Look at this fucking candle. Holy shit, dude. I mean, come on. What the hell? This is just tearing people apart. I mean, look at that. Holy crap. This is some crazy action, bro. Look at this, man. So, I do not like this wick. But I'm still willing to take the advanced to the downside. So what I'm looking for, remember with the advanced, we have 4 setups. Right now, I'm focused on setup number 2. I'm also willing to scalp. As far as the aggressive, right now, we're just in waiting mode. If we go in line, that's it. If you go in line with the ticks on the aggressive, I'm going to be going for 20. If we go against them, I'll be going for 10. That is the way I'm going to do it after what we saw. Because that probably would have got the, well, not probably, it did get the 10. There's no probably to it. That's a good rule. Setup number 2, the break in that retest, right? It's in the course for the advanced. Remember, they're beautiful. I went on a 2.5-year winning streak with the advanced, and we did it all in this class. I did not have one losing week for 2.5 years in a row. Not one losing week trading the advanced. I mean, that's true. We did it all here. The advanced is no joke. It's just like a sniper. You don't get too many opportunities because it's so picky. But I didn't lose. I didn't have a losing week for 2.5 years in a row. That's why I love it. And I'm always ready for it. But I'm trying to add some other stuff so that way we got more action. And I love the aggressive. And again, we're tweaking it, which means that, again, I noted already. I already noted what's going to happen. And that's important to me. But everybody in here should have either won 10 cents or basically broke even, lost a tiny bit. Like, you should not have lost a lot. That should have been like a baby loss or a decent gain. I'm looking, okay, so this candle closed. So now I'm switching gears to set up number 3 or number 4 to the downside. That's it. So I'm just watching this action for number 3 or number 4. I will catch an in-trend momentum entry to the downside, or I'll catch that bounce off of that level. So I am focused right now on the downside, which again, this is interesting because this is still telling me right now some misinformation. But I'm not worried about this yet. Because remember, on the aggressive, okay, that's what you're trading. I'll jump right back in it, but God, the time is just running out on us. Set up 4, set up 3. But what I am going to do is when we start our options class, I'm going to be looking at the aggressive. And if we get an entry, I'm going to take that while we're in the options class, just so you know. Like because it's so, let me say, I don't know the word, but it's pretty easy to, it's not very volatile. I can take it while I'm teaching options. So that's crazy. Just like I can't do the advanced that requires too much focus. So once I start options, I won't be focused that much. That's why I'll be focusing purely on the aggressive. And again, I'll take trades as they pop up. I'll give it is what it is, right? But that right there, the good lesson I learned is when I'm fighting those ticks, I'm going for 10 because that would have nailed it. That's a very important piece of information. Because 10 is still 10, man. You do 10 contracts on 10, that's $100. 20, 200. I want to get to where I'm doing 50, just like I am the advanced, and 50 on 10 points is $500. That ain't no joke. That ain't no joke, my friends. So here's what we got. Let's talk about this for a minute. All right, so here's the deal. Let me just kind of do this real quick. Hang on a second. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to get set up for our option swing trading class. Justin, thanks for popping in as a member. If you want to join us in the coaching, right? Should be information in the description, brother. Okay, we'll teach you how to do this stuff, hardcore. And we're going to get ready for option, but I am looking at this. And if I get an entry while we're in options, I will take it. I will take it. If not, we'll be day trading again tomorrow live. I'm still day trading, but I'm just going to do it while we're in options class here coming up. So I'm going to cut off the YouTube. Peace out. Want to join us in the school? You can. For those of you now watching, because remember, this is live for 24 hours only for channel members and students. I've changed the way I'm going to do it, and then it'll go public. So one of the benefits of being a member is you're going to get the lives, like in this case, this live, 24 hours ahead of everybody else, which is fine because by the time they get it, it's going to be the next day. Okay? But here in the school, shit. Look at this fucker drop. We're going to be doing it all. All right. Justin, take care, my friend. Everybody else, hang tight. All right.